Good afternoon, everybody. Benjamin here from Man Capital, but as always, you guys can call me Ben. Today we are going to talk about Palantir and especially the chart movements of the past days and weeks. And after the interesting earnings release of the past week, we have much to talk about and especially some alternatives. So listen very carefully when I'm going to explain these movements and ask questions if you feel a need to. I am always open to questions, as you guys know, and leave feedback if you want. And yes, that's the most actual chart in 1 day time frame on Palantir. We reached the top of our red extension zone right here, which was highlighted weeks ago. You guys should really know about this red extension zone and how I talked about this is going to be a very, very important turning point in this stock. And many people were optimistic for the earnings release of Palantir, and I have to say the earnings weren't that bad. They were actually very good, but of course the stock market can be very irrational and don't gamble on earnings releases. They can be very fooling or fool yourself. What's this called in English? So, and yes, first of all, I want to shortly promote our website because you guys seem to not know about it. We have our own personal website here at Man Capital where I and my colleagues post about our stocks, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and our mentioned altcoins. And importantly, not every update is published here on YouTube. For example, yesterday evening I recorded a video about NEO where I talked about very important movements and how we are getting ready to buy. And of course, I didn't post it on YouTube because I don't want to publish everything I record on YouTube. And if you want to know about these updates, you have to sign up on our website, please. That's I'm not going to publish every update here on YouTube. And as of now, our memberships are free of charge until further notice. And I would be really happy to welcome you on our website and so you don't miss another trade. And I think that's already it. Enough said about our website. The topic of discussion is going to be the bullish and bearish scenario in Palantir. And the most important thing is that I expect that the price should dive into our green retracement zone ranging from $13 to $8.72. That's the most important thing for you to know. And if we should reach this green retracement zone, then I am going to accumulate more Palantir stocks. We are going to open another position. And I'm not quite sure when this zone will be reached, but it should be reached in the next days and weeks if we are going, if everything is going according to plan in our main scenario. So keep this zone in mind. This is going to be really, really important and keep this on your charts. You don't want to miss this. And as I said in the last video, I expect that the top of this microwave one was right here at approximately $19. And after that, we have seen a sudden increase in very, very sharp increase in price, which brought us to $20. And we are trading. And after that, of course, we have seen this massive dump, which was about, what was it? I think 25%. Yeah, it was 20, 26, 27%. And we are down by a lot since then. And I expect that this, and I talked about this in the last video, has to be some sort of wave A, wave B, and this has to be some sort of wave C right here. But I'm going to dive into this in our short-term chart. So keep this in mind because after this microwave 2, we should be seeing much, much higher prices above $50. And you heard me right, $50. So this is going to be a very, very good opportunity if you missed the buying opportunity down here. And let's move on to our short-term chart. For the people who aren't as experienced with Elliot waves, please reach out to me if you have questions, because this is really important. This is our wave 1 right here, ABC. and ABC with our wave 3 ABC and this diagonal, which is our macro wave 1. And just like I said in the other video, I expect that this is some sort of wave A, B, C. And as of now, I estimate that we should be moving further on the downside and reach our green retracement zone and finish this wave C of this wave A. And the important thing is now, after that, I expect that we should be expanding in a wave B and further on and after that we should be moving further on the downside in our wave C, which my optimal target is at 0.5 retracement at $12.46. And importantly, it is absolutely possible that this is already the bottom. If Palantir is extremely bullish, then it's possible that this is our alt macro wave 2 bottom. And of course, I'm going to buy as soon as we reach this zone right here. And I think you should think about buying too. And after that, of course, wave B and the wave C. But it's absolutely possible this is the end of the correction and we are immediately moving higher in the next months. But please beware, and I'm putting this warning sign right here. There is a very, very important bullish alternative, and you need to understand it. That this is absolutely crucial, okay? And I'm going to highlight it right here. My alternative is that this is a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wave 1, A, B, C. And I think I'm going to highlight this in yellow. This could be a wave 1, and this could be a wave 2, in an extremely bullish case, to be honest. And this would mean that we are expanding much more on the upside before we are seeing a correction. This would mean that we would expand in a wave 3 like here, wave 4 like here, and a wave 5 finally, which should bring us to, I think $30 is a good price. And most importantly, this would be our macro wave 1. So this is an alternative, okay? This is an alternative scenario. And I don't think that this is going to happen, but it is possible from an Elliot wave perspective. And this would mean that we won't reach this green retracement zone and we would immediately escalate on the upside before we are going to see a correction right here in a wave A, B, C. So please keep this in mind that this could be already the bottom. If you are invested with physical positions on the long term, I would recommend not selling at the moment. Hold your positions and ride this cycle wave until it's finished. If you are a trader who focuses on leverage, you have to really decide this on your own, okay? I am going to hold onto my positions. I'm not going to sell anything, that's for sure. So I'm going to delete this, sorry for the fast movements. And I just want to have talked about this because there are people who like to come to me and say, oh, you were wrong with this, you were wrong. But there is always a main scenario and an alternative scenario. You have to understand this. My primary scenario is that we are moving into our green retracement zone and I'm planning on buying more. If you have questions, please write a message to me. Very shortly, I want to talk about the long-term look of this cycle wave 3. My main goal for the next cycle is $76.70. We should be seeing these prices in 2024 and or 2025, depending on how fast this wave will finish. And I'm absolutely not selling any positions before we reach this target, of course. I hope this is understandable for you guys, and I think that's already the end of the video. I talked about this quite extensively. Yeah, have a good weekend and enjoy your weekend, and yeah, we're going to see each other in another video. Thank you and goodbye from Zurich, Switzerland.